So Abhik, what is your perfect urban getabout?
Oh, good question. Well, my perfect urban vehicle has to be great in the city, first of all. Has to be maneuverable, easy to park, great fuel efficiency. But I also love touring, so it has to be great on the highway as well. And most importantly, it has to look butch.
So then any compact SUV fits the bill, right?
Well, kind of, but you're missing my last point. I really want this car to be authentic, so a rear-wheel drive and an SUV.
Funny you should mention that, because that's exactly why we are here. There's something I want to introduce you to.
Oh, the Thar. This looks perfect. It really fits the bill, but it's a 4x4, and on your cross-country drive in the Scorpio 4x4, how many times did you actually use it?
That's a very good point, but the part you haven't noticed is that this Thar misses out on the 4x4 badge on the rear fenders. It has a smaller, more compact, polar bear friendly engine, and it's basically everything that you've been describing so far. So do you want to check it out?
Let's do this.
The first test was the city, and surprisingly, the Thar, despite being this visual behemoth, is actually incredibly easy to drive. Its compact footprint means that it can dart through spaces in traffic like you wouldn't believe. And you always know what's around you since you have this massive field of vision thanks to its severely geometric shape. Auto start stop means that even in bumper to bumper traffic, you still get over 14 kmpl, which is incredible. And it gets all the creature comforts too. Air conditioning, great speakers, touchscreen infotainment, and even Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Not to mention rear parking sensors, even though you can almost see everything out of that massive tailgate glass. Most importantly though, the Thar has an aura of respect on the road, even from the lowest of low road users, that is, rickshaw drivers. Put it all together and you have a pretty ideal city car.
Alright, Dipan, so we've driven the new Thar rear-wheel drive in the city and come back very impressed actually. Yeah, it's essentially a sub 4 meter SUV with a 1.5 litre diesel engine, which means it is a subcompact, but then you have all of this making it possibly the best looking subcompact SUV around. And then we did hit the highway as well, yeah? Came all the way to Jaipur, enjoyed every moment of it on the highway because, well, look at all of this. Just everybody gives you way out on the highway. It's stable, it's quick, comfortable as well. What more can you ask for, right?
Absolutely.
You think we should head back home now?
How about you let me drive for a bit?
Alright, sure, yeah.
Before we head back home, there's one aspect of your perfect vehicle that we haven't put the Thar to the test for.
How are we going to do that?
Well, I'm going to take a ride here and you're going to find out.
Alright man, this was a beautiful experience honestly, coming to this place, and in all its barrenness, it still looks so gorgeous. But it's dark, dude. We should be heading back home.
Well, we've done the city, we've done the highway, and we've even done some rough roading in getting here. But I still think there's some part of the Thar lifestyle you're yet to experience.
What do you mean?
So we started this trip with a question as to what your perfect urban getabout was. How's the Thar shaping up?
Well, my perfect urban vehicle, well, it had to be great in the city.
And that is some place where the Thar RWD blew my mind. I mean, what is that field of view? And it's so bulky, but it's so easy to drive and maneuver in the tight spots in the city. And it's even easy to park.
It was surprisingly great in the city. And then we hit the highway.
And there too, the suspension was great. And that engine is so refined.
Talking about the engine, it's a brand new engine. It is downsized, but then this is the D117 CRDE, 117 horsepower, 300 Newton meters of torque, and I mean, that was all the power we needed to get up until here.
And forget about power. How efficient was it?
Yeah, the fuel efficiency was really great. I mean, now looking back at this entire trip and summarizing it, I can't really imagine any other SUV standing here looking so perfect, fitting to this scene. Man, that was a crazy adventure.
Breakfast?
Yeah, what do you have in mind?
Donuts.
Alright, so thank you for watching Auto Today. My name is Abhik, this is Dipayan. If you've liked this video, definitely remember to hit the like button, share the video with your friends, and subscribe to the Auto Today channel. See you later.